Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Rochester, Michigan, here in the greater Detroit City Metroplex, where this morning the Chargers will play semifinal action here in the 2025 CCM World Invite. I'm joined as always by cameraman and engineer extraordinaire Lucas Leiferman. Lucas, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You're looking rather dapper this morning.
Thank you.
Yep. Another fun night here in the greater Detroit City area. The Chargers this morning will take on another Detroit area team. This time we're playing Little Caesars. This one from Farmington, their 19U AA team, a team that I believe they were the 5 seed, 4 seed, something like that,
Something like that. 4 5.
and uh, got into this semifinal action today against the Chargers. Of course, you were with us yesterday. The Chargers with a 1-0 win over the Kensington Valley Ravens. Our sincere hopes, thoughts, and prayers go to the Kensington prayer. Sounds like post game that this young lady suffered what sounds like a seizure,
Yes.
and hopefully she's doing okay this morning. So best wishes to Kensington Valley and that young lady. The game ended uh, differently. I think that's the best way to put it. Where after she suffered that seizure on the ice, the game was called. The Chargers were up 1-0, and that's where the game ended.
Yep.
But for this morning, we're going to face off against a Little Caesars team that its reputation precedes itself, Lucas.
Correct.
This is the big fish in the pond with Little Caesars. A deep program, well known. You'll see them when they come out there in their road orange jerseys. And for the Chargers, they'll have almost a full roster. Not able to play today, still with an undisclosed body injury. Won't even tell you where, upper or lower. I'm just going to say body injury is Abby Cruteau.
Yep.
We will have Ava Simon. And aside from that, both coaches are raring and ready to go. Time to introduce some of our pregame sponsors for the Chargers. Of course, General Shale, they are America's largest producer of clay bricks since 1928. More than just bricks, they're building communities. Visit their website at generalshale.com. Kevin Freidig, he's an American family insurance agent. Protect all your dreams under one roof. Email Kevin at kfreidig, Freidig, at amfam.com. It's a good morning for Bread and Salt, Lucas.
It is.
They have two locations, one in Lakewood on Union, another one in Frisco. Visit their website at breadandsaltfrisco.com. Organic Clean Company, their powerful, eco friendly cleaners made from just salt, water, and electricity, safe for skin, kids, pets, and food contact surfaces. It leaves no streaks, no residue, and no fragrance, making it a cleaner you can feel good about. Locally made in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, Lucas, they donate 15% of every order to the Chargers. At checkout, use the code CHAT15. That's chat like Chatfield 15. Another proud sponsor of Chargers hockey, Come Sit Stay. I think this one is a fan favorite. It's the all inclusive pet resort in Littleton. They offer boarding, day play, professional training, spa, and exercise services. They're located in Littleton at 12692 West Ken Carroll Avenue. Visit their website at comesitstay.com. Stands are filling up. Sold out arena here. We're in Rochester. And Lucas, we've done some homework on this team, this Little Caesars team, and the reports are pretty consistent. It's a
Yep.
physical team.
Very physical team.
This team's going to want to play heavy. They're going to try to impose their will. We just have to hope that the two officials can, we don't want to play down two players when we're going up against the officials like we did against the Sabres.
Right.
So, Lucas, what are your keys to the game for the Chargers today?
Stay out of the box, wash and repeat. Fundamentals, play our game, be a cohesive team. Everybody's contributing.
Absolutely. You know, conversations with the coaches this morning, there's been a theme all weekend. Every team we've played has underestimated us.
Yes.
They come in late, they show up slow. They think that this is just some public school program from Colorado and don't give any credence to what these girls bring to the table from Chatfield. And you know what? Keep on underestimating us. That's how we're going to get past you.
Yep.
The Chargers have played gritty hockey all weekend, winning 3-1 over the Saints from St. Clair Shores. Tough win over Kensington Valley in pool play 3-2. Another good win over the Sabres 2-1, and then the 1-0 win in the quarters again over Kensington. So it's been tight hockey all weekend, Lucas. For me, like what you said, you know, I want to see smart hockey. That's the big thing today. Smart hockey will help us do good things. So there you have it. That's your pregame show. Thanks to all of the sponsors for Chargers hockey. Lucas, any final insights that's going to help us?
Shots on net. Shots on net.
Okay.
Lots of
Yeah.
shots. Gritty goals.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, let's get down low and get into that dirty space and do good things. All right, folks. Well, it's 6:05 in the Mountain Time Zone. It's 8:05 here on a cool, brisk day in Detroit City. It's time to put on your favorite listening sweaters because coming up next, Little Caesars versus Chargers, live from Rochester, here in the semifinals. Coming up next. All right, want to thank our off-ice official. He's the best, Dr. James Robinson. Man, oh man, he was worth his weight in gold yesterday, helping with that injured player from Kensington Valley. I saw
He
him this
was.
morning tending to the players' needs, whether it was tape, whether it was some ibuprofen, even just good words.
Yep.
All right. Chargers in their home whites, trimmed in burgundy and silver. They're going to be going from right to left on your screen, Lucas. Fans filling in the stands. Plenty of space right in front of us. Don't worry about it. That man looks like my Uncle Joe. All right. We'll bring you the starting lineup here. Chargers come out of the circle. 15 minutes on the clock, Lucas. All right. Out to take the opening faceoff, center Maddie Floyd. At left wing is Ella Story. At right wing is Daphne Robinson. Back on defense are Kaya Hewitt and Julia Speed. And between the pipes, Olivia Oletsky. Face off won by the Chargers. They push it into the zone. Little Caesars tries to get it out of the zone and comes over to the near side. Puck played along the board, broken up. Chargers have it up against the boards. Onto the stick of Robinson. She makes a move. Puck held in nicely there. Puck pushed to the front. Puck loose down in the blue paint. Goodness, first great chance there. Chargers able to keep it in. Oh, nope, they don't. It slips under the stick. Puck controlled there. Puck comes up the boards, gets onto the stick of Ella Story. Ella Story plays it into the zone. She gets support there from Maddie Floyd. Maddie Floyd loses it, but regains it in her feet. Puck played to the front of the net. Coming in to get it is Williams. Williams plays it back towards the D, but the Little Caesars team intercepts. Puck played into the zone, and Oletsky will just freeze it. Gets a little snow job for her effort.
I don't think she appreciated that.
No, she did not. So interesting. Right before this game, Lucas, there's a very good competitive ice skating program here. So we'll see how soft this ice is. Face off one there. Chargers can't get it out of the zone. Puck rattles around to the near boards. Over to challenges Triboulet. She plays the puck off the back of the net. Puck, oh, dangerous play. Shot down low. Oleksky with the save. Little Caesars, another shot. This one blocked by Harnish. Puck over to the side of the net. Over to challenge is Emma or Simon, excuse me. Bringing the big hit is Harnish. Young lady down. Gonna check and make sure she's okay. The referee has signaled for staff. Let's see if she's able to get up under her own power, and it looks like she is. 13:29. Glad to see that the player from Little Caesars is able to get up. We're going to bring this one out of the zone here. Chargers had the puck. So we'll have a face-off on the dot just outside the Chargers bench. On the face-off was Bendrit. Puck pushes into the zone. Puck shot down. That one's going to be icing. All right, we'll bring it back into the Charger zone now. This face-off will go on the far dot, Lucas. 13:23 to go here. In on the face-off is Bendrit. She's joined by Miedema, Triboulet, Simon. Face-off corralled there by Little Caesars. They play it over to the near boards. Puck loose into the feet. Bendrit gets it. She plays it out to neutral. Little Caesars retreats back into their zone. Playing deeper, deeper. We'll take advantage of this. Thank you very much. They'll go all the way to the end boards. Now they play it off. Little Caesars trying to get the puck out. They'll go to the end boards and they'll push it up. Simon will step up. She's able to not keep it in and comes back into the zone. Krill has it. She plays it off the boards, gets it to Simon. Simon plays it forward towards Bendrit. Little Caesars gets it, plays it over to open ice. Intercepting there was Triboulet. Puck chipped into the zone. Back to get it is Simon. Simon sends it around the boards. Puck picked up there. Chargers have it. Prill. Little Caesars plays in. A little hesitancy right now on the Chargers.
Just a little bit.
Get past the mystique. These girls are just hockey players too. Getting the puck is Floyd. She's able to get it out. She's taken down. Gets back to her feet quickly. Prill comes to help support. Triboulet will collect and she'll go back into the zone. Triboulet goes behind her net, moves quickly. She moves it off the boards, gets the puck out of the zone. Little Caesars picks up at neutral. Floyd challenges. Puck comes over to neutral. Over to collect is Drouse. Drouse gets it to Floyd. Floyd makes a move at the line. Has it picked off her stick, but coming into the zone is Robinson. She shoots. And that one, great shot. Good save by the goalie. Puck held there at the blue line. Good job by Drouse getting it to Robinson. Robinson plays it to the middle, right through the crease area. Two players had a chance, but their sticks were both tied up. Chargers have it. Hewitt shoots. Puck loose down low. Shot. Oh! Robinson was crashing in. Couldn't get to that loose puck. Shot through traffic. Rebound. Rebounds galore. And Little Caesars, sensing danger, will shoot it down. Good sequence there. Good shift for the Chargers. Oleksky sends the puck back down to the referee. 11 minutes, 5 seconds to go here. We are in the first period. We're in Rochester, Michigan, suburb of Detroit. Semifinal action here. Floyd will be on the dot for the Chargers. Face off one cleanly by Floyd to the near board. Gets towards Drouse, but it gets past her, and Hewitt will come back and collect. Hewitt makes a move, cuts up through the middle. Hewitt moving quickly through the zone, coast to coast, backhand. Oh, backhand makes it. The goalie pushes it over to the corner. Puck poked at. Little Caesars will send it up the near side. Puck plays in deep. Back to get it is Speed. She looks over her left shoulder. goes back towards the near side. She'll get it up towards Story. Gonna have to step to that puck. You can't wait for it this morning, Lucas. This is semifinal action. Puck chipped out. Hewitt gets a stick on it. Nice positioning there by Hewitt. Puck flitters off the boards. They're going to say this one is icing. Right idea to try and take some of that energy via the boards, but it had still a little bit too much, so icing is the call. 10 minutes, 13 seconds to go here. On the dot is Bendrit. She's got Harnish on her left. Also stacked over there is Williams. You've got Triboulet in front of Oletsky. Comes over to the far side, puck loose, and the puck is in front of the net. Chargers able to get it out to neutral. In on the chase comes Leiferman. Oh, good pressure there. Little Caesars comes into the zone, but the puck comes out. On the back check is Leiferman. Tries to get around one, couldn't, and it goes back to Speed. Speed plays it forward to Harnish. Harnish tries to push it forward to Leiferman. Instead, it's intercepted there by Simon. Simon gains the blue line. Here she comes into the zone, plays it across. No one there. Little Caesars will collect in the far circle. 9 minutes, 30 seconds to go here. Little Caesars with the puck in the zone. In on the chase comes Bendrit. Puck chipped out to neutral. Back to get it is Simon. Simon hustles back. She goes into the zone, plays it off, gets it to Williams. Williams plays it across. Nice crisp pass. Coming into the zone quickly. Shot by Bendrit. That one's deflected. She'll get her own rebound. Has it in the corner looking for help. She'll play it towards the back of the net where a Little Caesars player picks it off her stick. Pinching in, though, was Prill. Miedema gets to it. She pushes forward. Miedema with the game winner yesterday. She shoots the puck, and that one goes across the front of the net. Speed with the puck. Plays it to the end boards. Collected in the corner there by Little Caesars. Little Caesars tries to get it out of the zone, and they're successful along the far boards. They'll dump it in deep. Back to get it is Speed. Speed moves quickly, sends it around the boards, heading up towards Prill. Prill can't control it. Bendrit will come back and help support. Puck pushed forward, shot deflected, goes wide of the net. Little Caesars tries to wrap, can't get it out. Their specialty is pizza, not wraps. And the puck is in the near circle. Puck across. Watch that back door, Lucas. They're looking for it.
Yeah, Julia did a great job being there.
Puck deflected, never makes it in. Speed gets it out. This one might have the right angle. Will it go on net? No, just a little wide. 8:02 to go here. We're in the first period in Rochester. Chargers and Little Caesars are scoreless. Face-off, Lucas, in the Charger zone on the far dot. In to take the face-off is Floyd. Face-off won there by Floyd. Gets it to the end boards. Gets it to Draus. Draus gets it to Floyd. Puck comes out of the zone. Daphne Robinson moving quickly through the zone. She's chopped down from behind, but nothing.
Not sure where the penalty was there.
I didn't know. Maybe it's lumber season because she was chopped down for sure there. Little Caesars has the puck. They get to it, and they play it up through the middle. Broken up there. Draus gets it, pushes it towards Robinson. Robinson has it in the feet of the official. Little Caesars comes out with the puck. Little Caesars plays it back into the zone. Puck played to the near boards. Story has it. She comes into the zone, plays it deep, supported there by Floyd. Floyd drags it out, makes a move, cuts to the near circle. She'll play it towards the front of the net. Little Caesars has it and will go behind the net. Knocking down the pass was Robinson, but Little Caesars is able to play it out to open ice and gets it out of the zone. Collecting his Story, she'll come in with a head of steam, gives a little how do you do to a Little Caesars player. Puck onto the stick of Floyd. Floyd looking for an outlet. Draus gets it. Puck shot, deflected. Goalie pushes it to the side. Puck into the middle. Chargers still have it. Good pressure here by this shift. Puck is loose. Going to have to hustle back. Robinson making a play for it. Good job there on the back check. Little Caesars coming into the zone. Broken up there. Puck poked out of the zone there nicely by the Chargers. Puck trying to make it through the middle. Nice stick there by Floyd. Puck chopped at. Good job. Harnish will collect. She'll get it to Floyd. Floyd, who's been out there for an extended shift, needs to find her way to the bench. Puck broken up by Harnish at the blue line, but here comes Little Caesars into the zone. Forced wide, gets around Triboulet. Nice back check there. Great job there by Natalie Williams. Put a star by that one. Puck loose down low. Chargers get it out of the zone. They've had enough. They're going to ice it, and that's A-OK. Some of those players were caught on a longer shift, Lucas.
Yeah, our D got stuck out there for a while.
So we'll have icing. We're going to bring it back into the Charger zone on the far dot. 5:47 to go here. First period. We're scoreless. Face off. Taken by Leiferman. Won by Little Caesars. Little Caesars shoots. Oletsky makes a save. Puck along the boards. Chargers get it. They play it out to neutral. Little Caesars will play it back in. And here come the Chargers. Chargers into the zone. Puck played in. That one off the pad of the goalie. Pushed it over to the near side. Puck in. Leiferman comes to do battle. Puck played back towards the blue line. Goes off the stick there of Speed and goes on to Hewitt. Hewitt will get it onto the stick. What?
She was on the blue line.
Well, offsides is the call. Let's see where we put this one.
She
Looks
was
like
right
we'll.
there.
Yep. Right below us here. Up close and personal on this rink here at Rochester. Bendrit in on the dot. Little Caesars making a last minute change here. Face off one there by Bendrit. Along the boards there. Prill pushes it in. Gets past the player. Goes to the end boards. Prill in on the chase. Chargers doing battle. Knocking down the attempted pass. Chargers have it. Trying to set it up in front. Chargers keep it. Into the corner it goes. Prill doing battle. Looking for the outlet. Puck is loose. Who gets to it? Chargers. Chargers play the puck in front. Where's it at? It's down low. Oh! Bendrit was in the low slot area. Here comes Little Caesars. They come into the zone 1-on-2. Puck into the zone. Time for a big save. Oh, let's see. Can't make it. And Little Caesars on the breakaway gets the goal at the 4:32 mark and goes on top 1-0. For the first time this weekend, Lucas, the Chargers are down 1-0. All right. Floyd will be in on the dot. Face off one there by Little Caesars. Push forward though. Simon plays it in. Robinson in on the challenge. Little Caesars comes into the zone. They play the puck in deep. Goes down to the end boards. Over to get it is Simon. Simon plays it off the boards. Gets it over towards Floyd. Floyd will collect and she'll push out of the zone. Floyd finding space. Cutting through the middle. Goes in deep. Loses it on the stick. Held there. No. Little Caesars chips it out to neutral. Triboulet sees pressure coming. She'll gather the puck quickly. She's hammered into the boards. No call there. Another good slash there by Little Caesars. The puck sent over to the near corner. Puck control there. Played towards the front. Puck to the front of the net. Good job there by the Chargers getting it out. Moving quickly. Here comes the Chargers into the zone. Robinson into the middle. Shoots. Oh, has her stick tied up at the last second there. Chargers have it. Puck resetting. Story can't control it. Little Caesars with the shot. Oletsky makes the glove save. She'll hold on to it. The Little Caesars player was lurking over on the near board, so rather than play the puck, Ewan cry for too many players on the ice. It looked like a construction zone with a bunch of orange cones out there.
Did.
3:14 to go here, first period. Little Caesars on top, 1-0. Over to get the puck is Harnish. Little Caesars collects on the circle. Oletsky makes a save on the shot. Puck controlled there. Chargers have it. Moving out of harm's way is Bendrit. She'll get it over to Williams. Williams digs deep, spins out of the corner. She's got two players on her. Leiferman comes over to support. Puck in the near circle, puck down low. Little Caesars has it. They'll shoot. That one's deflected and goes wide. Puck controlled there. Chargers bounce it off the glass and it comes to the blue line, but not out. Little Caesars with the puck. Dangerous play there. Oletsky gets a blocker on it. Leiferman back to her feet. Puck controlled there. End boards. Leiferman comes to help support. Puck dug out there. Leiferman doing battle. Puck loose, looking for it. Shot. Oletsky gets a pad down. Busy so far. Puck to the end boards. Get the puck out. Harnish has it. Puck comes out of the zone. Here comes Leiferman. One-on-one. She flutters it into the zone. She needs a change. Little Caesars will hold the puck there. They'll play the puck now. In on the chase comes Miedema. Little Caesars has the puck along the near boards. They send it down. Icing is waved off. Back to get it is Simon. Puck played off the boards, comes up towards Bendrit. Bendrit gets a stick on it. Puck pushed into the zone. Bendrit with the puck, digging it out. Support from Prill. Prill pushes it forward to Bendrit. Bendrit plays it into the zone. Little Caesars collects between the circles. Puck turned over. Oh, great job by Miedema. Didn't allow the easy exit, and it ends up as a shot on net. Bendrit with the puck, shoots. Goalie gets to the save. Bendrit with it. Comes back to Bendrit. Bendrit with the puck. Switching places. Shot there. Puck loose down low. Oh, there's a trip right there by Little Caesars behind the play. Puck plays into the zone. Chargers putting pressure, not letting Little Caesars set up. Chargers collect. Puck to the middle, loose. Puck goes behind the net. Chargers still have it. I think there was 3 hooks and a slash there, but no call. Little Caesars with the puck. They come behind their net. They play up through the middle. Here they come into the zone. Good back check there. Chargers not allowing the easy entrance. Puck still there, loose. Little Caesars gains the puck at the blue line. Comes to the near side. Taking the body. Good job by Speed. Puck played to the corner. Speed comes to the challenge. Puck is loose down low. Oletsky will hold on to it. Point blank shot, and Oletsky makes the save there at the 22-second mark. She's seen a lot more action this game than she has. Face-off, Lucas, on the near dot. 22 seconds to go here, first period. Floyd will be in on the dot. Face-off, one there by Floyd. Puck, though, shot by Little Caesars over to the far corner. Puck comes past a stick. Puck deflected, goes over to the near side. Over to challenge there is Hewitt. Gets it over towards Floyd. Floyd gets it, sends it over towards Robinson. Robinson tries to carry it out, can't get to it. Puck through traffic. Oletsky makes a last second save. And after one, Lucas, the Little Caesars team from Farmington is on top 1-0. This first period intermission is brought to you by Kevin Freidig. He's your American Family Insurance agent. Protect all of your dreams under his roof. Located at 10288 West Chatfield, suite number 302 in Littleton. Email Kevin today at kfreidig, that's Freidig, at amfam.com. Another proud sponsor of Chargers hockey and bringing you this first period intermission is Bread and Salt, a classic breakfast and lunch restaurant featuring fresh and flavorful sandwiches and more. 2 locations, one in Lakewood on Union Boulevard, another one in Frisco. Visit their website at breadandsaltfrisco.com. Lucas, we can hear Coach Brown giving it to the girls right now. What are your thoughts of the first period?
I think we're playing at Little Caesars level, and we need to play at our level.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's very mucky.
Yes, very much.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not leveraging our speed. We're a faster team.
Much faster.
Yeah. And we saw it. I mean, this Little Caesars team, they came rolling in. You know, they've They're more interested in working on their dance moves, things like that. But right now they've got the lead, so the Chargers have a big hill to climb. The goal that beat Oletsky breakaway, just a shot block out front led to a breakaway. Oletsky got down, but it snuck between her left pad and the post and went in. So credit to Little Caesars for being opportunistic.
Yep.
But second period, Lucas, what do you want to see from the Chargers as they go from right to left?
I want to see their speed.
Yeah.
I don't think this team could keep up if we played at a
Correction on that. Chargers will be going from left to right this period. They're in their home whites trimmed in burgundy and silver. Second period starting lineup here. We're going to have Maddie Floyd at center, Robinson at right wing. Over on the left side is Story. On defense, you have Hewitt and Swede, and between the pipes is Olivia Oletsky. Face off one there. Chargers have it. Hewitt pushes forward. Puck controlled there along the far side by Story. Story gets it there, cuts it to Robinson. Puck to the middle. Robinson goes over and gets to the puck quickly. Robinson takes a couple hits. Floyd comes in to help support. Puck back towards Hewitt. Hewitt will go across. She'll go far side. Gets it over towards Speed. Speed shoots. Shot there. Puck is loose. 3 Chargers right on the front door, but the puck was to the right of the goalie and she smothers it. And we'll get ourselves a face-off in Little Caesar zone. 14:31 to go here, second period. Chargers down 1-0. Face-off one there by Floyd. Played over towards Hewitt. Hewitt tries to push it forward. Little Caesars flutters it down to zone. Back to get it is Hewitt. Hewitt moving quickly, goes behind the net, finds Speed, has open ice. Here comes Hewitt all the way through the zone. Gets past one, gets past two, cutting to the middle. She shoots right into the belly of the goalie. Goalie's able to hold on to it.
much better momentum.
No, you got to pull it down, my friend.
Much better momentum.
Much better momentum, indeed. All right. Bendrit will be in on the dot. Face off. Bendrit wins it over to the corner. Little Caesars collects, though. Puck rattles around to the near side. Little Caesars plays it through the middle, coming into the zone quickly. That was offside. Puck to the end boards. Chargers doing battle. Little Caesars collects. Puck held there. Good job by the Chargers, peeling the puck off. Bendrit plays it over. Puck along the near boards, dug out there. Chargers trying to move it. 5 players converge. There must be a stronger sense of gravity against that door there. Puck comes out, though, onto Bendrit's stick. Bendrit sees open ice in front of her. Here she comes up through the zone, moving quickly. She'll go all the way through the blue line, goes to the far circle. She'll play it back, gets it on to Simon. Simon can't hold on to it. Little Caesars chips it out. Simon gets a stick on it and plays it deep into the zone. Back to collect his Triboulet. Puck off the boards. Chargers have it. Puck to the middle. Moving up quickly is Prill. Prill into the zone at the blue line. She plays it to the middle. Oh, nice pass by Prill. She was looking for the outlet. Little Caesars collects the loose puck on the near side. Puck stays in the zone. Good job there. Prill shoots. Puck is collected there by Little Caesars. Puck stays in again. Nice job by Triboulet. Biedema shoots. It's deflected. She goes after the puck again. This one pinballs off of a player. It's deflected, so no icing. Back to get it is Triboulet. Oletsky barks out. There's one coming. Puck is loose down low. On the back check comes Simon. Simon gets it up towards Biedema. Biedema gets it off the boards, gets it out of the zone. Moving quickly through the zone is Leiferman. Leiferman gets a stick on it, chops it back into the zone. Leiferman challenges. Oh, Simon got a stick on it, but couldn't control. Simon with the puck. She plays it into the zone. Little Caesars collects. Coming in on the forecheck. Little Caesars knocks it down. Chargers have to reset. Williams didn't see over on the near side. Leiferman was hustling to get out of the zone. Delayed offside, so we'll have a face-off on the dot just outside the Charger zone. 12 minutes, 5 seconds to go here in the second period. Chargers down 1-0. Leiferman in on the dot. She's got Harnish on the right, Williams on the left. Puck played through the middle, broken up there. Drouse gets a stick on it. Good job there by Hewitt getting it out of the zone. Chargers have it. Oh, pass just a little bit too far in front of Harnish. Puck comes back into the zone. Drouse will hustle back and get to it. Puck played to the front of the net. Dangerous play. Puck bounces out, and Little Caesars will have to reset at neutral. Little Caesars retreating back into their zone, plays it off the boards. Puck played to the middle to a waiting Little Caesars player. Toe drag across, pushed to the corner nicely by Hewitt. Puck behind the net. Chargers trying to dig it out. Little Caesars player able to just kind of pirouette her way and the end boards and keeps the puck the whole time. Back to collect this time is Hewitt. Hewitt plays it crisp off the board, sends onto the stick of Little Caesars player. Hewitt chops at it again. Little Caesars keeping the puck in, chopping it out of the zone. Here comes Hewitt. Hewitt making a move, gets around one, gets around two, goes around another. She'll shoot this one. That one goes just wide. She'll go after her own rebound. Hewitt playing possessed, has the puck. She's hit up high, no call. Puck held there. Robinson has it. She'll shoot the puck. That one right into the belly of the goalie. She lost sight of it. So with 10:43 to go here, we're going to get ourselves a face-off in Little Caesar zone on the far dot. Floyd line comes out. Robinson on the right. Story on the left. Back on defense are Triboulet and Svede. Face-off one there by Story. She goes to the corner. She's slew-footed from behind. No call. Puck controlled there. Chargers have it. Floyd plays it to the middle, but can't control. Robinson shoots right into the belly of a goalie. Rebound, and the puck comes out of the zone. Looking for one of those greasy goals, Lucas.
That's what we need.
Robinson will come in on the chase. Puck to the near corner. In to help support his Story. Gets onto the stick of Robinson. Lost there. Sends over to the far side. Slowed down there by Floyd. Floyd has it. Plays it back to the boards to herself. Looking for help. Floyd gets help from Robinson. Robinson plays it back to Floyd. Puck along the boards there. Supporting was Speed. Puck up against the board. Speed pushes it forward. Chopping at it. Story comes in to help support as well. Story can't collect the puck. Little Caesars gets it. They'll send it up, and they're able to drag it out of the zone. Little Caesars dragging the puck into the zone. It's a powder day in front of the benches, Lucas. That soft ice we talked about. In on the chase comes Speed, but the slow-moving puck. Oletsky thought there was a penalty, rightfully so, but it was actually a delayed icing call. 9:31 to go here.
It would appear that checking is allowed in this game.
Okay, we're good with that. As long as we know the rules, we'll play. In on the dot, Bendrit wins the faceoff cleanly, gets it to Simon, who gets it back to Bendrit. Puck comes out of the zone. 9 minutes, 23 seconds to go here. Miedema hustling after the puck. Miedema doing battle, able to get support there. Puck played over to open ice. Simon takes an angle, chops at it. Little Caesars pushes it into the zone. Puck down low, loose, collected there. Chargers have it. End boards. Hewitt gets it to Simon. Simon pushes it up out of the zone. Simon will chop it out. Little Caesars will have to reset. Puck played back towards the blue line. Puck intercepted. Chargers will dump it in. Prill will play it in, and Little Caesars, a little courtesy whack to Prill as she got within a zip code of the net. So,
Yep.
all right. 8:49 to go here. And the Chargers will get an offensive zone faceoff. You'll have Bendrit on the dot, Prill on the right, Miedema on the right, Prill on the left. Hewitt and Simon are your defense. Shot. Save made by the goalie there. Chargers can't keep it in. Puck comes out of the zone. Back to get it is Hewitt. She looks over her left shoulder once, twice, three times a lady. Puck played off the boards. Simon has it, plays it to the corner. Met there with resistance by Little Caesars. Puck into the feet. Puck loose. Where's it at? Puck played back across, and the Chargers collect. Here comes Prilly into the zone. She's leading the way into the zone. She shoots it, and that one goes wide. Over to get it is Simon. Simon doing hard work behind the net, is tied up, gets to the puck. Support coming there. Puck to the end boards. That's a two-handed check. Okay, that's fine. Puck controlled here. Bendrit has it, shoots, hits the goalie. Puck is loose again. This one chipped out to neutral. I think I know what it is, Lucas. These officials are so used in this area, the greater Detroit area, they're used to seeing this Little Caesars team. This is what's called operant conditioning. They don't know that Little Caesars can't do these things. They're like, oh, okay, this is what we do.
Right. This is just normal.
Yeah, it's just normal. It's just normal. You stab someone in the corner. That's just normal. Face off one there. Chargers can't keep it in. Nice job by Leiferman. Gets back to Draus. Draus gets it to Triboulet. Triboulet has it poked off her stick. Little Caesar sends it in. Oletsky pushes it over to the side. Oletsky's seen more shots in this first half of the game than she has the previous four, I think, put together, Lucas.
I'd agree, unfortunately.
Yep. Chargers only down 1-0. Equalizer coming up next. Little Caesars with the puck, plays it towards the middle. Chargers have it. Here they come up out of the zone. Chargers push forward onto the stick of Harnish. Harnish met with resistance, played into the zone. Chargers doing battle, gonna have to wait. Little Caesars drags it back into the zone. Here they come through neutral. Little Caesars with the puck, gaining the blue line, pushes forward. Oletsky makes the save, sends it over towards the corner. Triboulet with the puck, looking for help. Leiferman comes in. Puck played to the middle. Chargers have it. Chargers pushing up out of the zone, moving quickly. They gain the red line. Puck played into the zone. No one there. Little Caesars will play it off the boards back into the zone. Little Caesars shoots. That one goes wide, comes over to the near side. 6 minutes, 33 seconds to go here. Second period. Little Caesars dancing through the zone. Puck played back towards the blue line, and it stays in right on the blue line. Puck right there. Oletsky's on it. She'll hold on to it. What is this hoo-ha? Get away from the goalie. Coming in on the back check to clean everything up was Triboulet. Speaking of cleaners, Organic Clean Company, powerful eco-friendly cleaners made from just salt, water, and electricity. I think our girls need to get a little saltier, Lucas.
I agree.
Safe for skin, kids, pets, food contact surfaces. Leaves no streaks, leaves no residue. That's what the Chargers need to do. They need to leave no doubt that we're here to play. Visit their website at organiccleanco.com. Use the code CHAT15 to get 15% donated towards Chargers hockey. Here come the Chargers out of the zone, moving quickly. Puck at the blue line. Story has it. Dangles at the blue line. Shot deflected. Little indecision there. Coming up to hold it is Hewitt. Hewitt will shoot it. That one right. Oh, goes just wide of the net. Goalie, I think, lost sight of it through the screen. Chargers have it up against the far boards. Little Caesars will push, try to get it out. Floyd cuts to the middle, has it, plays it over to the near side, gets it to Robinson. Robinson shoots.
Nice shot.
Puck, great shot. Puck goes just wide. Floyd and Story doing battle down low. Story with the puck gets support there from Floyd. Floyd trying to dig it out. Puck up against the boards. Gets over towards the far side. Over to challenge is Robinson. Nice job by Daphne closing off the wall. Puck held there, loose. And the puck dribbles out of the zone. Little Caesars has it. Nice job there, picking it off the Little Caesars stick. Here comes Hewitt up through the zone. She's moving with speed and purpose. Hewitt into the zone, 1-on-3. Makes a move. Oh, loses it at the last second. The vortex closed around her and she couldn't get the shot off. Puck played along the boards, gets onto the stick of Miedema, who plays it in. Puck gets past Miedema at the blue line, but it's corralled there by Speed. Speed and Miedema right in front of us doing battle. Puck is loose. Miedema plays it into the zone. Reaching back to get the puck into the zone comes Bendrit. Bendrit into the zone. She shoots. Oh, nice crisp shot. Chargers have it. Puck played back to the middle. Prill shoots. Puck is deflected. Prill plays it over to Speed. Speed has it. Moves along the side there. Puck is loose. Puck comes out. You're going to have to hustle. It's a race. Coming into the zone. Holy hand grenades. Little Caesars in. Shot. And that one hits the post. Thank goodness for the right post. Puck down low. Oletsky moves to her right, makes the save. Puck off the boards. Puck shot down. This one's going to be icing. 3:53 to go here. We're going to get an icing on the Chargers. A little bit of chaos there, Lucas.
A little bit. It was good pressure on the forecheck. I think they were playing very offensively. It bit them a little bit at the end, but it worked out.
We'll have Leiferman in on the dot. Face off, one there by Little Caesar. Shot. Oletsky makes the save. Dangerous as that one was right in front.
No
Puck
ice.
chipped down. Icing is waved off. Harnish will come in on the chase. Harnish goes to the corner. Puck pushed over to the far side. Williams gets to it. Plays it back to Harnish. Harnish behind the net. Plays it in front. Beautiful play. Can the puck stay in the zone? No. Triboulet collects. Puts it on her stick. Puck comes across. Puck goes to the end boards. Hustling in to get it is Harnish. Harnish can't get to it before the Little Caesars player, but coming in to challenge was Williams. Puck will bounce out of the zone. Triboulet will collect at the red line, looking for open ice. She'll play it off the boards, gets it to Harnish. Puck turned over. Triboulet pushes it forward. Reaching back to get a stick on it was Williams. Puck played to the middle. Chargers get it. That one's chopped, and that one's going to be icing. 2 minutes, 58 seconds to go here. Icing on the Chargers. We're going to bring this one back into their zone on the far dot. Floyd line comes out. Simon in on D. Triboulet will stay out. Looks like we're running 5D today. Face off one there. Up against the boards. Chargers get it. Still time to get that equalizer here in this period as 2 minutes and 50 seconds remain on the clock. Puck against the boards, gets past Robinson. She challenges. Puck played to the middle by Little Caesars. Story backhands it, goes into the zone. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go here. Puck held there by Story. Story with it, plays it to the middle. Can Floyd get there? No, but the puck stays in the zone. Chargers backhand it. Floyd has it, shoots. This one goes in on net. Story gives a little courtesy whack to the goalie. Just a little return favor for what's been delivered on the other side.
Yes.
It's like how you say hi in Detroit with them. What's a little slash among friends? Puck up high. Chargers have it. Hewitt controlling the puck. She'll cut to the middle, giving her space. Puck deflected. Where's it at? Oh, it popped up and goes just to the far side of the net. Puck chopped at. Little Caesars wants to reset. Little Caesars will make a wholesale change here, not liking what they see. So 2:08 to go here. Chargers with the Floyd line out. You'll have Robinson on the right, Story on the left. Back on defense are Hewitt and Draus. Face off, one there by the Chargers. Puck controlled there, held in nicely. Good job by the Chargers. Puck across. Oh, good effort by Robinson to get a tip in front. Puck down low. Robinson in the corner, supported there by Floyd. Floyd plays it to the end boards. Little Caesars player running a screen, but a puck comes back to Hewitt. Hewitt plays it off the boards, gets it to Story. Story has it lost in her feet, but gets support there from Floyd. Puck controlled there. Robinson with the puck, looking for an outlet. Shoots, puck is loose. Robinson had her time there, took a shot, saw something up high, went for it. Goalie couldn't glove it, but smothers the rebound in front of her. Minute 34 to go here. All right. Bendrit will be on the face-off on the near dot. Wins it over towards Miedema. Miedema goes behind the net, looking for it. Tries to play it in front, loose. Puck comes up high. Back to get it is Hewitt. Hewitt moving, finds open ice. Hewitt shoots. Oh, hits the post. Puck shot.
Oh,
Goalie
boy.
makes the save.
Almost
Reaches
with the
out the
rebound.
left leg and makes the emergency save. Draus has it. There's blood in the water. You got to shoot. Puck deflected. Where's it at? Down low. Chargers get to it quickly. Bendrit can smell it. She sees it. She's looking for open ice. Plays it over to the near side. Chargers able to keep it in. Drouse and Bendrit digging it out. Bendrit has it. Makes a move. Gets around one. She shoots. Shot is blocked. Bendrit has it. Tries to play through the legs. Someone go help her. Coming over to support is Miedema. Miedema gets a stick on it. Goes over to the other side. Prill slows down the exit, but Little Caesars is able to get it to neutral. Drouse taking an angle, forcing it, goes to the end boards. Puck down low. Little Caesars still with the puck. Centering pass intercepted by Miedema. 30 seconds to go here. Miedema looking up. Eyes sees three players in front of her. She may be outnumbered, but she's not outgunned. Gets it to Bendrit. Bendrit plays it to the middle. Shot. Oh, Little Caesars is able to get it out. Little Caesars into the zone. Short. Here they come. Making a move. Oletsky gets a pad on it. Good job there. 10 seconds to go here in the period. Put a star by that one late in the second. Little Caesars with the puck. Shot through traffic. That one goes wide. Goodness, why was that Little Caesars player all by themselves on that side of the net? And after two, the Chargers find themselves in the same score. That period's a draw, Lucas, so it's all going to come down to a third period. Little Caesars player laid out in front of the net.
I think she's being a little dramatic.
Is she going for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress?
She is.
Okay.
But I think we need to get physical. We
Yeah.
gotta play the body a little bit more.
We do.
We're letting them just skate right by
Let's
us.
go, Chargers! All right. Chargers will make their way to the locker room. Folks will go refresh their hot cocos. And we're going to go to the break, Lucas, down 1-0, just how we started this period. Your second period sponsor, or your second period intermission, is brought to you by General Shale. General Shale is the largest producer of clay brick in America since 1928. More than just bricks, they're building communities. Visit their website at generalshale.com. Another proud sponsor of Chargers hockey is Bread and Salt, your classic breakfast and lunch restaurant with two locations. They make fresh, flavorful sandwiches, great breakfast. I know you're a big fan of the caramel apple French toast.
It's the apple cranberry mint
Oh,
French toast.
sorry. I thought it was it looked decadent.
It was delicious.
Yes. But they have two locations, excuse me. One in Lakewood on Union Boulevard near St. Anthony's Hospital. The other one in Frisco. Visit their website at breadandsaltfrisco.com. All right, folks. We've got an ice cut. We've got some time. The Chargers hold their own. Oletsky made a couple big saves there on some breakaways. The post made one for her.
Was a huge save at the end, though.
To keep it a 1-0 game, the Chargers are going to have to find a way. They've had chances. There was a couple golden opportunities there in the period. And the Chargers are going to have to find a way here to dig out a goal to extend this game. So, Lucas, what did you see in the second period that got better?
We were using all of the ice. There was a lot of passing, cross ice. We were making Little Caesars' team move a little bit more. I feel like their team's a little slow, but they're also very methodical.
Yes. Yeah, they want to stay in their system.
Yes.
You know, they don't like a lot of change, and it's a proven success for them. They're an established program. But that being said, the Chargers have had their chances. They just haven't been able to connect.
Right? Again, I think we need to play at our speed. We need to keep playing clean, but we need to play the body a little bit more like they are.
Absolutely. Well, if you're just waking up or if you're just joining us, we're here in Rochester, Michigan. This is semifinal action of the 2025 CCM World Invite. The Chargers are here by way of a 3-0 pool play and a 1-0 quarterfinal win. And they find themselves pitted against a local team from Farmington, Michigan, in the guise of Little Caesars. Little Caesars won yesterday in a 4-5 matchup and finds themselves pitted against the Chargers. Chargers have had opportunities. It's not
Yep,
that they haven't. Um, what I have noticed, though, and I made note of it, we're seeing a lot more shots than we've seen probably all weekend. And it's we've iced the puck a little bit more. We've had a few more faceoffs. I've noticed we've had more faceoffs in our end than we have in the Little Caesars end. And you know what though? We've got the energy. The girls all got a good night's rest. They had a team dinner together last night at the hotel. They were,
yep.
having good times. So the opportunity's right in front of them right now to get to the finals of this tournament. And I'm sure that's exactly what Coach Brown and Coach St. Ange are saying right now.
I agree.
All right. As the Olympia ice machine makes its way up and down the path here, I do like it. Looks like a fighter plane from World War II.
It does.
Give folks a look at that. Looks pretty cool. Local ice program here, Rochester. I don't know if those are their colors. I saw a lot of purple out in the lobby. I'm thinking that's their color, but yeah, the Chargers will have their hands full here in the third period. Again, Lucas, we're all weekend we haven't played from behind once,
No,
and it's a one-goal game right now. Moving the puck, getting some stuff down low. There's the Chargers are going to have to find a way to get that gritty goal. The lines are good. I don't see any changes radical to the lines. Um, going to have to push hard in order to get through in this period. I will say that the quality of the play for the Chargers was better in the second than it was the
it,
first.
it was much better.
I noticed early it looked like, I won't say nervous, maybe a little apprehension on the part of the Chargers, and maybe that's just the on mystique of the Little Caesars program. I mean, it's
Right.
well known in the youth hockey community. Um, but if you think about it, it's just some guy in a tunic who's got a spear with some bad pizza that he's trying to hawk to you. That's all Little Caesars is.
Their pizza has gone downhill.
Yeah, but you know the it's good to see though. You see that kind of corporate sponsorship.
Yes.
You see it across several teams here in the greater Detroit area. There's Big B Coffee, there's Fox Motors, Little Caesars,
The Bell Tire.
Bell Tire, Honey Baked Ham,
Yep.
you know, and you see that, and when you have that pedigree and that standing, maybe you have to get past that. You get that into your head a little bit, but you know what? We signed up for 45, Lucas, and I'm looking up on the clock, and we've got 15 left.
Yep.
15 left. Chargers are in this game. There's no reason. I'd love to see a quick early goal here and take the wind out of the sails and put Little Caesars back on their heels. All right. Zam has probably 2 or 3 more passes. The refs will be making their way back to the ice. I think the refs have been pretty consistent all game. We've been able to get away with a few things. Little Caesars has gotten away with some things. Neither team has taken a minor penalty.
No, it's been good. It's been physical, but quite clean hitting, clean body contact. I
Right.
can appreciate that.
All right. Coach Brown has made his way back to the bench area. Coach St. Ange is making his way back as well, or her way, excuse me. All right. Third period coming your way. Want to thank our sponsors of Chargers Hockey, American Family Insurance Agent Kevin Freidig, Come Sit Stay, your all-inclusive pet resort, General Shale, America's largest producer. They're a great sponsor of Chargers Hockey. You see their logo on our jersey.
Yep.
Bread and Salt, of course, we love their breakfast and their lunch. The Organic Clean Company, the Colorado State Patrol Association, and Smoking Yards Barbecue, all great sponsors of Chargers Hockey. And they're here to help support the girls as they venture on here, looking to move from the semifinals,
Yep.
Lucas. Because, folks, I'm going to tell you right now, block out your afternoon because we've got a 1 o'clock game coming up where the Chargers are going to be in the finals. I'm calling it right now. If you
I like it.
will it into existence, Lucas. Power of positive thought. We're going to do this. All right, Olympia making its final run up the middle. Different ZAM driver.
Yes,
I see they're accepting applications here.
they are. We might have to make a career change.
You know what? I'm ready for a career change. I mean, this is a great gig right here, broadcasting games. Don't get me wrong. I
Yeah.
love this. And the perks, well, I mean, it goes without saying.
So, Larry, we've talked a lot about our sponsors. How about a shout out for our fundraising coordinator?
Oh, 100%. We have so many ways that we raise money. This is something different the Chargers have done this year, and it's led by Megan Leiferman. Megan, who is just a genius at this, she hustles, she gets after it, and she puts the army of moms that is on this team to work. And they go down. You ever try to fight with a hockey mom?
No,
No,
I would never.
no, you would lose if you did.
But I've seen that Megan's been going all over the Denver area, literally shaking down establishments
She does.
for money.
It is, and it's a good effort because girls hockey is growing,
Yes.
and we're at the tip of the spear right now, at the very tip of the spear. Oh, we got a soundtrack now, thanks to Lavelle Academy. That song is going to make me super sad, though. Maybe it's going to just build that rage inside because you're so sad and you got to lash out.
True.
All
True.
right. All right. 15 minutes on the clock here. Referees are back on the ice. All right. Teams back on the ice. Chargers in their home whites, trimmed in burgundy and silver. Little Caesars in orange, trimmed in black and white.
Well, Larry, I didn't get the score, but I heard in the other semifinal game, Cincinnati is up over the Sabres,
Okay.
who we played
Very
yesterday.
good. All right.
There's a dance party behind us right now.
There is a dance party back here. The girl's doing the floss. She's doing a robot. She's doing the running man. She's got a lot of dance moves. All right. Opening face-off here, start of the third. Floyd on the dot, gets it over to Story. Puck held there, pushed into the zone. Puck goes back into the Charger zone. Music.
All right, Larry, looks like we're going to get a power play.
Penalty coming up. Who's
Ella
going to?
Story was assaulted on the blue line.
Okay. So first minor penalty of the game here goes on Little Caesars. So the
I believe it was
Chargers
for body checking.
body check is the call.
Surprisingly.
14:42. Power play unit 1 is going to be out onto the ice. So you have Bendrit at center, Prill at left wing, Miedema at right. Bendrit gets it, plays it back towards Speed. Speed has it. She'll shoot through traffic. That
Oh,
one's
nice
loose
shot.
down low. Where's the rebound? It's right there on the doorstep. Puck pushed over to the side. Little Caesars gets to the puck. They'll flutter it all the way down. Oletsky goes all the way down and gets to the puck. Getting to it. Puck turned dangerously up through the middle. Back to get it is Bendrit. Bendrit will get it to Miedema. Miedema comes into the zone. 2-on-3. Comes up the far side. Gets around one. Goes to the end boards. Puck played back. Gets to Speed. Speed shoots. That one was just wide. Hewitt has the puck. Plays it back to the middle. You're going to have to go get the puck, Lucas. It's
Yeah,
not going to wait for you.
Can't wait for it.
Hewitt has the puck. She'll come up through the middle. Hewitt making a move. 1-on-4 into the zone. Bumped off the puck there. 35 seconds remain in the power play. Chargers have it. Speed has it. She lines up a shot through traffic. Puck is loose. Where's it at down low? Puck against the boards. Puck was in the blue paint. Goodness gracious me. Little Caesars with the puck into the zone. Makes a move. Shot. Oletsky makes the save. Good shot by Little Caesars through the screen. Puck back up, and it comes out of the zone. After it goes Miedema. 8 seconds remain in the minor penalty. Icing is waved off here as Little Caesars is still on the kill. Puck along the near boards. Chargers looking for the equalizer. Can't capitalize. Puck goes to the end boards. Simon collects the puck. Power play over. Chargers back to 5-on-5. Prill has it. She'll play it across. Gets it over towards Williams. Williams moving quickly through the zone. This is what we're talking about. The speed we need. She plays it back to middle. Harness shoots. Oh, that one's deflected on the way in. Here comes Leiferman with a shot through the paint. No one there to tip it in. Puck to the end boards. Harnish goes to do the gritty work behind the net. Little Caesars gets to the puck. They'll try to get it out, and it's popped up and out of the zone. Triboulet will go back and get it, feeling pressure. She'll go back behind her net. Sees Little Caesars waiting for her. She'll get it over towards Simon. Shot through traffic, knocked down there.
That hurt.
That one's going to hurt. Triboulet getting the puck. Uh-oh, someone's got a broken stick. Puck up against the boards. Puck is loose. Triboulet, she needs to fire down. She blocked that shot. That one's going to leave a mark for sure.
She took one for the team there.
Absolutely. All right, icing on the Chargers.
Slap shot to the palm of the hand. No padding.
No, that's not a goalie's glove.
No.
All right, we're going to get ourselves a face-off in the Charger zone on the far dot. Face-off, one there by Little Caesars. Challenge there. Gets around, Grouse, shot through traffic. Oletsky gets a piece of it. Puck played across, dangerous. The net was open. Puck goes back behind the net. Puck loose, down low. Played over to the side, collected there by Robinson. Robinson has Story up with her. Robinson coming into the zone, moving quickly. Plays it back towards Story. Story has her stick lifted, but in to help support is Simon. Puck shot towards the net by Story. Over to collect is Robinson. Robinson, tried to play it back towards Floyd, but it slipped off her stick. Simon goes back to get it. She'll collect and go into her zone. Ooh, dangerous pass across the middle there. Fortunate no one was there. Chargers come into the zone. Story. Story with her momentum was brought into the zone. Floyd, who had a head of steam, was a stride ahead, and that results in the offsides. 11 minutes, 12 seconds to go here. Third period. Chargers down 1-0. They had a power play, Lucas. Had some good chances, but couldn't capitalize. Story pushes the puck into the zone. Little Caesars will fire it. Puck through the middle. Collected there by Little Caesars. Nice stick there by Hewitt. Then puck played over to open ice. Story's going to have to hustle to go get it. She plays it into the zone. Little Caesars goes to collect. Little Caesars behind the net, plays the puck off the boards. It's intercepted there. Floyd able to play it in deep. Puck goes to the end boards. Puck slowed down there. Little Caesars will collect. They have it along the far side. They come up through the middle. 10:38 to go here. Chargers with the breakup. Nice job by Hewitt. Into the zone she comes. Hewitt making a move, gets around one, she shoots. Oh, hits the goalie in
Beautiful
the
shot.
shoulder. Puck loose. Miedema goes to the corner to get the rebound. Hewitt comes to help support. Puck along the side. Chargers have it, making a move. Puck loose. Bendra has it. Oh. Little Caesars player ended up on the ice behind the goalie. So with 10:16 to go, Lucas, we're going to get ourselves a face-off in the Little Caesars zone on the far side. Come on, Chargers. You got it. Let's go. Bendrit will be in on the dot. Speed and Hewitt are back on defense. Face-off one there by the Chargers. Miedema spins back to the corner. Gets it. Bendrit in front of her. Going the same direction. Looking for the stuff job. Puck loose down low. Bendrit able to keep it in. Bendrit with the puck. Gets around one. Ridden off the puck, but still has it. Plays it to the front of the net. Little Caesars gets it on the far circle. Little Caesars picks up the puck at the red line. They'll come into the zone. That one's knocked down by Speed. Speed has it. Plays it over to the far side. Oh, she's tripped from behind, but no call. Puck up to between the circles. Oletsky makes the save, pushes it wide. Hewitt has it poked to her by Oletsky, and Hewitt will come up out of the zone. Hewitt looking for space. She gets through one, gets through two. Two in front of her. She has it. Gets puck. Oh, beautiful puck pass back to the middle, but no one there. Puck goes to the end boards. Little Caesars with it. 9:15 to go here. Little Caesars ahead 1-0. Puck chopped at the blue line nicely by Prill, but Little Caesars is able to get it back into the zone. Little Caesars coming in, retreating in. Shot deflected. That one goes wide. Speed collapsed back into Oletsky's path. You're going to want to clean that up. Harnish can't corral the puck. The Chargers are able to push it out. This one goes back into neutral ice where it's collected by Little Caesars. Little Caesars with the puck, played over towards the near side. Harnish ties up a player. Reaching was Leiferman. Puck played into the zone. Little Caesars moving quickly. Puck to the middle, broken up. Puck goes to the end boards. Little Caesars blows a tire. Chargers can hustle. There's two players beneath the goal line if they hurry. 4-on-2. Chargers. Oh, Leiferman. Thou shalt not dangle at the blue line, Lucas.
Well, got to be aware of where you're at on the ice, so too.
The little dangle did not help. Offsides is the call on the Chargers. 8:25 to go here. Harnish, Leiferman, and Williams out on the ice for the Chargers. Williams hustles and she'll go get the puck. Moving quickly. She plays it back along the blue line. Puck comes up high. Shot through traffic. Oh, Triple A just missed that one. That one was just high and left of the net. Puck goes over to the far side. Leiferman will have to go over and hustle. Triple A able to keep it in. Plays it in deeper. Gets it over to Leiferman. Leiferman shoots it towards the net. That one goes just wide. Harnish goes and gets to it. Switches spots with Simon. Simon plays it to the front of the net. Puck's deflected. Williams is chopped down. Puck stays in the zone. Simon with it. Harnish holding the blue line. Puck along the boards. Good job by Harnish keeping it in. In on the chase comes Williams. Harnish will forecheck as well. Puck comes up the near side. Little Caesars.
Get onside, get onside.
She didn't touch it.
She did not touch it. She wanted to.
She
She was like, ah.
Is this an attempted touching?
Again.
All right. 7:30 to go here. Midpoint of the third period. Chargers down 1-0. They win the faceoff cleanly. Simon gets it. She'll fire it into the zone. It's chopped at, though, by the Little Caesars team. In on the forecheck. Robinson. Story comes over. You got to get after it, Lucas. You're not leaving anything in the tank here. You're playing for now.
Yep.
Story has it. Shoots.
Nice shot.
Right now is when you empty the tank.
They've got good pressure going on this team. They just need to keep going.
All right, fresh D out for the Chargers. You'll have Floyd at center, Story at left wing, Robinson at right wing. Face off one by Floyd, but it splits the D. Back to get it is Hewitt. Hewitt feeling pressure from one. Puck along the boards. Over to get it is Floyd. Floyd, feeling pressure from the backside, gets it towards Robinson. Robinson back to Floyd. Puck chopped at. Floyd pushes it forward. Story can't control it. Puck down low. Dangerous there by Little Caesars. They're able to get it out of the zone. Hewitt will skate back and collect. Hewitt plays it forward, plays it into the zone. Icing is waved off. In on the chase comes Robinson. Robinson on the backside can't get to the puck. Little Caesar sends it over to the near side. That one's deflected, so icing is waved off. Hustling back to get it is Hewitt. 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go here. Third period. Chargers down 1-0. Puck loose down low. Oletsky's able to get a piece of it and send it wide. Puck down low. Little Caesars with it. Puck pushed over to the far side. Puck along the boards. Little Caesars has it through traffic. Oletsky makes the save. Good job there clearing the front of the net by Drouse. 5:55 to go here. Third period. Chargers down 1-0. Collecting the puck is Robinson. Robinson moving
Story.
quickly. All these girls look a little tired. Who's got something left? Robinson moving in. She has it all by herself. Robinson goes behind the net. Looking for help. Plays it to the front of the net. It's broken up there. Hewitt has it. She'll make a move through traffic. Shot.
Oh.
Hits the goalie. Puck loose. Where's it at? Side of the net. Vendra doing battle. Puck collected there by the Chargers. Miedema can't get a stick on it. Little Caesars comes out of the zone. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Chargers down 1-0. Puck loose to the end boards. Miedema doing battle. Little Caesars collects the puck in the far corner. Puck chopped out there. Puck plays over to the far side. Little Caesars plays it back to the blue line, chopped to the front. And here comes Bendra into the zone. Can she? Oh, she tried to play it to the middle, but couldn't get to it as the Little Caesars player cut across. Little Caesars plays it up through the middle. That puck's deflected by Triboulet. Triboulet looking for an outlet, gets it out of the zone. Little Caesars intercepts. Puck chopped at. Little Caesars circles back at neutral ice, picks up the puck, comes into the zone, making a move. Nice sweep across. That's how you step into it. Nice job there by Speed. Bendrit chopped down at the blue line. Looks like it was by her own player, so no call. Puck pushed forward, deflected in. Chargers will make a change. Forecheck coming from Floyd. Oh, Floyd almost intercepted that pass. Puck chopped into the zone, gets onto the stick of Speed. Speed plays it off the boards. Chargers get to it. Floyd trying to drag it into the zone. On the back check, as Little Caesars comes into the zone, puck goes wide. Over to collect the puck is Harnish. Harnish plays it off the boards, deflected, so icing is waved off. You've got two forecheckers coming in. Story's one, Floyd's the other. Harnish comes in, holds it in herself. Good job there by Triboulet. Harnish gets to it. Now it's onto the stick of Floyd. Floyd gets it back to Triboulet. Triboulet shoots. That one's blocked. Chopped forward, and Little Caesars pushes it forward. Simon taking up position in front. Triboulet on the back check. This one comes in towards Oletsky. Oh, goodness.
Oh, bad bounce there.
Goodness. The clearance up through the middle hits a player and awkwardly bounces back towards Oletsky. And with 3:19 to go here, Coach Brown isn't going to go home with that timeout in his pocket. He wants to settle things down.
Good call.
Timeout, Chargers. 3:19 to go here, third period. We're down 1-0. I got some.
You got some what?
Got some of that magic.
Yep.
I got it. Sprinkled it on the sticks. I'm ready. Are you ready?
That's what you're doing back there.
That's what I'm doing back
I like
there.
it.
Yeah. Chargers need to find some magic in a stick. Down 1-0, semifinals here of the CCM World Invite. Bless you to one of our fans in the audience. You made the broadcast. There you go. This third period brought to you by General Shale, America's largest producer of clay brick since 1928. More than just bricks, they're building communities. Visit their website at generalshale.com. All right, Lucas, down 1-0. We got a face-off in our zone. At this point, Coach Brown is also probably talking to his goalie because you're down one. You got to start thinking about when do you pull Oletsky. Now, you were out on the riverboat last night, I understand, earning some money. I saw you with several big chips rolling back
Oh
in.
yeah. Oh yeah.
At what point do you pull Oletsky for the extra attacker?
I think it's all going to come down to where we're at on the ice.
Okay. Yeah, obviously not now in a defensive
Right.
zone.
Right.
Like the song says, Lucas, I need a hero. All right, Bendrit in on the dot for this important face-off. It's won there by the Chargers. Gets onto the stick of Hewitt. Hewitt spinning out of harm's way, sends it over to the near side. Miedema able to push it out. Chargers push it ahead. Gets onto the stick of Floyd. Floyd pushes it further. Chargers have it. Chopped down from behind. We're going to get ourselves a penalty. They smash. And Little Caesars is going to go to the box here at the 3:03 mark. That's fortuitous for us in the 3:03 time zone. Little Caesars to the box here at the 3:03 mark. So the Chargers will have a power play for the next 90 seconds. Lucas, I think, what was that, a trip, a rough?
I missed it.
What part of the
I think
Michigan
the
Criminal
camera
Code
missed
was
it. I'm
that?
sorry.
All right, power play unit. This line is stacked. You've got Bendrit, Floyd, Miedema, Simon, Hewitt, and Robinson. This is true power play unit one. Chargers have it. Looking for the equalizer. Cycling. Being smart with it. Bendrit surveying, looking for the pass down low. Rebound. Where's it at? Into the feet of several players.
Oh, jeez.
Puck loose down
Dirty
low.
hit.
Let him touch it. Let him touch it. Give them the puck. Give them the puck. Hurry, hurry. Oletsky's off the ice for the extra attacker. All right. So Little Caesars is going to take another penalty. This one looks like it's for a cross check. So Lucas, 2:28 on the clock. 56 seconds, a 5-on-3 power play. Little Caesars player disagrees with the call, slams the door. Let's see if they buy the extra.
I don't know what there's to disagree with that.
All right. Empty net, Lucas. Riverboat Gambler, 6-on-3. You have to win the faceoff, and they don't. Little Caesars behind the net. You can go 3 on the puck, though. Chargers can get to it. Plays back. Got to look for help. Simon pinches in. Puck, oh no. Go wide, and it does go wide. All right, thank goodness. 2:05 to go here. Chargers settling it down, coming into the zone. Puck knocked down there. Puck, is this one? This one goes wide as well. You're going to have to hustle back. Oletsky's pulled for the extra attacker. It's 6-on-3 right now for the next 20 seconds. Bendrit with the puck. Come on. Oh, you're going to have to go get the puck. Robinson goes after it. Pitch and catch along the near boards. 3 seconds remain. A player will be coming out the box. Puck is loose to the side. Collecting there is Robinson. Shot deflected. Puck stays in the zone. Good job by Simon. Gets it to Miedema. 1:20 remaining in the game. Puck down low. Oh, beautiful pass by Miedema. Simon gets it over to Robinson. Extra attacker is out. Miedema with the puck, looking for the pass. Puck back to the near side. Puck loose. Deflected down low. Pack up high. Shot through traffic.
Shoot.
Shot. Oh! Net off its moorings. Net is off its moorings. The goalie pushed hard because it was wide open. And with 1:02 remaining, Lucas, and 5 seconds remaining in that second penalty, the Chargers looking to dig deep. No changes at all for Coach Brown. Keeps the same players out. Bendra in on the dot. Face off one there by the Chargers. Puck back to the blue line. Hewitt plays it across. Simon has it. She surveys. She looks. Shot. Oh, that one goes just wide. Player out of the box. Puck comes out of the zone. Chargers will have to reset. Hewitt has it, looking for help. Hewitt finding open ice, cuts through the middle, dances through, has her stick tied up. Puck goes to the end boards. 35 seconds remaining in the game. Chargers down 1-0. They pulled the goalie for the extra attacker. Puck to the end boards. Miedema doing battle. Puck tied up, loose. Where's it at? 25 seconds remaining. 4-car crash in the corner. Refs are going to lose their whistle for the rest of this game. Puck into the corner. Puck comes out. Who gets to it? Floyd plays it across, comes over towards Simon. Shot towards the front of the net. That one goes high. Over to the far side. Little Caesars gets to it. Can't get it out of the zone. 5 seconds remain. Puck comes out to neutral. And the puck comes into the zone. And Little Caesars will get it. And Little Caesars is going to win 1-0. Well, a gutty game for sure, Lucas.
Tough loss. Ani went down hard in the corner, trying to block that shot. Hope she's okay.
Yeah. All right. Final here from Rochester. Little Caesars 1, Chargers 0. Little Caesars outshoots the Chargers. What a tough game. Congratulations to the Chargers making it this far through the tournament. Fun game, Lucas. Fun game. But Little Caesars will move into the final to the winner between the Sabres and Cincinnati.
Yep.
Chargers weekend is done. All right, Lucas. Time for our 3 stars of the game as brought to you by General Shale. General Shale, America's largest producer of clay bricks since 1928. More than just bricks, they are building communities. Well, you just heard it from maybe in the background there, but the Chargers were given every opportunity at the end there. They had a 6-on-3 and couldn't find a way to capitalize. Had some good shots, but could not find the back of the net today. Only game all weekend where we were behind, the only game we lose, the only game we don't score a goal.
Right.
So
Tough loss.
it
Very
is,
tough.
it is. But quality, like you come to play these kind of games.
Yep.
You come to play these kind of games. So 3 stars of the game brought to you by General Shale. Lucas, in a game like this, it's about effort, right? Because you're not seeing anything on the score sheet. Credit to the team, not a single minor penalty taken. That was one of your keys of the game. Um, Number 3 star for the Chargers, gonna give it to Ava Simon.
Okay.
You know, back on defense, stepping in. She's had a big weekend playing for both teams. She played for her Florida Lions team and also for the Chargers. So uh, obviously extra duty there, but she was smart back on the blue line. She was a steadying influence. She's willing to play the body. She did well there. Number 2 star for the Chargers. 2 number 2 stars today. One goes to Oletsky. She faced a ton of vulcanized rubber. Got the one that snuck by her on the breakaway. She probably faced half a dozen breakaways today,
Yep.
and all but one of them she makes the save. The other number 2 star, uh, I'm looking at, and what I saw was just speed, 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 and that was Leiferman. Leiferman was through the zone quickly. She was getting after it, creating havoc. She did a little bit of how do you do's there, but couldn't find the back of the net, like just like everyone else.
Yep.
number one star today, and didn't know if she was a game time decision yesterday. She's a game time decision today, but it was Kaya Hewitt. She rang one off the post, the coast to coast attempts. She had every opportunity, but man, oh man, that was tough.
Yep, I agree with that. Kaya left everything out there today.
Yeah.
Ton of heart.
So, well, there you have it, folks. Semifinalists in Detroit. So, final score here from Rochester is Little Caesars 1, Chargers 0. We got anything next weekend, sir? I think we do for some reason. Let me look at the old calendar. Saturday, what do we got?
Well, we've got the tournament coming up Thanksgiving weekend
That's
in
right.
Denver.
So we got nothing but practice all week.
Yep,
So that's right. Thanksgiving week, we have the NGHL Thanksgiving tournament.
that'll start on Friday the 28th.
Yes, or the Mile High Invitational is what it is. Games aren't set yet for that, but we'll know soon enough. So, for my cameraman and engineer extraordinaire Lucas Leiferman and myself, Larry Oletsky, the least important person in the broadcast. Final score here from Rochester: Little Caesars 1, Chargers 0. Thanks for joining us, folks. We really appreciate it.